Hey guys, welcome back to the Junkyard. I'm the Junkernaut, and I hope you're having a great day because I've got a really fun, quick, fast, awesome, incredible, speedy little... Probably should stop using so many adjectives or else we're going to be here all day. Whew. It's a little bit different than normal because I didn't actually film any of the making of the prop. So what I have for you guys today is a really cool cosmetic and functional Nerf mod. And when I say Nerf this time, it's actually Hasbro Nerf brand, which means it's not Boomco. Wait, what? Or Airzone. Come on! Or anything else. Here she is. You may recognize the Nerf rival Apollo, which for a while was considered to be kind of the pistol class blaster, which was just a little bit silly because it was way too big to be a pistol. And so what I've done here is actually made it into a extended barrel with a pump action grip on it. There are a lot of kits that you can buy so that you can just, have all the pieces shipped to you, they're custom made, and you just bolt them together. That's not my style. It probably would look cleaner if it was. I believe this is 1-inch PVC, and actually set it down into the barrel. And if you look real close, there's actually a couple of just, machine screws holding it in. Nothing fancy. Here, I honestly can't remember what this was from. It was some kind of bracket. Typical Ian fashion, just went ahead and grabbed something. I thought, oh, this might work. And we made that into the pump grip. A couple of angle brackets up here that are going up to another, I believe, 1-inch piece of PVC. And that is just bolted on to the original priming bar right here. Before, you always had to, be racking it up at the top. It's just a little bit awkward. This is much better. So if you're familiar with the Nerf rival line, you'll know that they actually shoot these little golf ball things right here. They're able to actually put backspin on them to almost like rifling, make them shoot farther and more accurately. So what I've done to increase the backspin and the range in that way, taking a hot glue stick and you put a little glob of glue on the top, on the far end of the actual true inner barrel. As the ball goes through, it catches on that little nub of hot glue and it gives the ball extra backwards rotation, which will give it a nice long arc and some good distance. So that's something that you can try that, as far as I know, I invented it. I haven't heard of anybody else doing that. So it went ahead and moved this small tack rail that is normally right here on the blaster. It actually makes it way more ergonomic. So you can be playing, pew, 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 pull out your other mag, and then you're ready to go. And the stock that is taken off of an old school long shot. And so what I did is actually heated it up with a heat gun, which did not work great. And so if you look closely at the back, you can see some of the deforming areas where the plastic, it just couldn't take, how much stretch and how much bend it was having to have to slip over. It did end up working, and I think that in a way it kind of adds to the aesthetic of the blaster. On the pump grip here, just black electrical tape that's wrapped in a single spiral from end to end. And then I went over it with, I believe, 3 pieces of packing tape placed long ways. Actually gives it kind of a carbon fiber feel, aesthetic, at pretty much 100th the cost. And let's give the rest of the details and fast forward.
First I taped off this bottom portion of the blaster, didn't paint any of that or the faux barrel, and I painted everything else with this Rust-Oleum hammered. You can actually see it looks like hammered or worn metal. Once we had a coat of that on there, hand painted all of the green highlights in there with this Krylon fluorescent green paint. This is pretty cool stuff. I wouldn't really recommend it for hand brushing because like most spray paint, it's very thin, and so we got these very cool bright green fluorescents that actually do glow under black light. I then applied a couple of techniques of dry brushing across the entire blaster using a darker blackish color for the silver section and a lighter silver color for the black section just to make it all feel like it's a little bit worn.
And finally I went over it with a couple of coats of this Krylon matte finish here, and by I did, I mean I will, and by I will, I mean I probably won't, but you probably should. Do as I say, not as I do. Clear coat. Aesthetically, I actually was shooting for something that looked kind of like the battle rifle from Halo. Definitely not a 100% replica at all, but the profile and the shape and the size and everything lends itself to that kind of a look, and I think it looks pretty sweet. And now let's do a quick firing demo. And remember, if you like bad jokes and making stuff, go ahead and hit that subscribe and like button. I really appreciate it, and it makes me go, oh yeah. Well, now that that's over, I guess it's time to go pick up my balls. Wait, what?